is promising me that I'm going to shave my balls and my fucking fungus in a whole new way with Manscaped. Now, I don't know if you noticed, I got a bearded problem. This shit keeps growing out of my face. I don't know what to do. So I have a beard trimmer. I got this little I got two trimmers. I got a hair clippers that I use for the sides. And then to do the detailing, I use a little beard, or not a buzzer, like what do you call it? Like a tiny trimmer. So I'm at Target, stocking up on stuff, and I see I need a new one, okay? And I go, oh, here's this Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0 that I keep hearing about on the podcast, how wonderful this is. I'll get this. What if it's the best one? I don't know. What if it's great? So I bought it, and I'm about to tell you my review, and it's going to make you sick. So here it is. Manscaped, the Lawnmower 3.0. Remember this? Every podcast tells you this is the best thing ever. I'm not kidding. Jules, why don't you tell them what I said?
It's the worst thing ever.
Doesn't even work. I'm not kidding.
I feel like I got an ad from Rick Glassman.
Yeah. Oh, Rick Glassman. You've heard about this piece of shit, right? So every one of your comedians and podcasts is telling you to run out and buy this piece of shit. They're lying through their teeth. They're making you spend $50 on something that's worse than a $20 clipper. The bottom shelf clipper at Walgreens works better than this. Take it from me, I'm basically a werewolf, okay? I got hair coming out of my fucking eyes. If I say a trimmer don't work, it don't work. This thing might as well be Chinese garbage. That's probably where they got it from. All it is branding. They've written their logo on here, and they wrote the word balls. It's the biggest scam in hair since me, okay? So I'm pissed, and we're going to show you Rick Glassman.
I couldn't find anyone else's ads.
Yeah, good. Well, you've heard it. Everyone's heard.
I'm positive you know of them.
Rick Glassman is the worst. Really. And I've got the proof. Rick Glassman, he's up there with the world's biggest liars and con men. Anyone who tells you to buy this needs to go to jail. It really is a crime. It doesn't work. It tugs at your hairs. It tugs. I was trying to replace like a 50-year-old $20 shit thing that I thought sucked. The thing that I have currently that I was trying to replace, I mean, really, I look at it, I apologize to that Norelco, whatever garbage thing that I bought at CVS, because this is a reverse product. I mean, it really, it couldn't be worse.
We should make a clip about this for YouTube.
Well, maybe this is the clip. And you've heard everyone promote it. I was sick into my, I go, you know what, maybe it is good. Like, maybe they've developed
This
technology.
is the thing about these ads that you hear every single day, even someone who hates as much as you. When you hear this every single day, you start going, maybe Manscaped is what I should get. Like, you need a new trimmer.
Somebody says that thing is the best.
Immediately went to Manscaped.
Yeah, because they got
them.
Well, I go, you know what, maybe they do know, because everybody talks about how amazing it is. I mean, if it's so amazing, why aren't I? Do I look any less hairy? Let's see Rick Glassman shield his product, and you know what? There needs to be shame brought on these people. Because they're lying to you. They're just flat out lying to you. This is as good as a scam. It's as good as a scam because they're telling you, buy. And you go, oh, I trust Rick Glassman. They're swearing. They're using their own personality, their own name. They're swearing to you. And it's a flat out lie. Yeah, it has a light. And believe me, you can look. It's almost like they bought these blank and just had a promotional products pad printer, put their name on it, and developed a box for it. And that's all they did. This company did not develop this. Like, they went on like Alibaba.com, the company, bought up 100,000 of these for probably 35 cents a pop, and got their logo on it. I bet you could find this exact model blank. It's more of a promotional giveaway than it is a real product. I mean, really, this should not be in stores. It really is bad, and I've used every product under the sun.
So being stuck in quarantine has given a lot of us this post-apocalyptic look, and considering that I am one of the hot guys of podcasting, I wanted to show you my routine, and I don't want to cut my own hair.
Rick Glassman.
For grooming tricks that we can do, and I'm just gonna walk you through what it is. So first of all, my hair is all over the place.
He's shaving with it now. Perfect.
Support for Take Your Shoes
You look
Off
horrible.
podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in below-the-belt men's grooming.
No,
Manscaped
they're not.
The worst.
So that is a lie. I'd like to sue you. It's a class action lawsuit. It's the worst in men's grooming. You really pluck out your hairs with your own finger. It's going to do a better job than this piece of trash that says balls on it. Haha, ball. Or dude wipes. Have you heard? Dude wipes. They're for your balls. They're only $5 a wipe. You don't need that. Just use a Windex wipe like I do. Okay, so I'm appalled by all this shit.
But
And Rick
Glassman
Glass.
is very money hungry
Oh,
lately.
Rick Glassman got a taste of podcaster donations. He's the newest one. Come on, would you like to hear more? This is not, I like how there's always one guy who thinks he's like a head of the curve. So, this is an ad in itself. Let's do it. That was so great. You should start your own show. It's always the most pathetic thing that he says. This thing will be, I believe me, I will come up with a concept to break this, and we're going to sue all the people who promote this. Here.
We should do a class. Oh,
If you could cut it with a scissor and it could cut, imagine if I could cut this. It's not gonna work. It's electric.
Oh shit.
Electronic. Here.
No!
Would I do this with a product I support? Thank you all. Thank you.
you want to smash it with a hammer?
No. This is a new studio. Look, I've already almost broken the whole new iPad. This was $600 just to.
You're gonna break it immediately.
I spent $600 to do this. I haven't even logged in. Here, you want the clipper part? Piece of plastic here? Bent now. Try trimming anything with that. I'm livid about these products. I'll tell you what. And I was going to return one. To Target. This was like $60.
No.
What did you think it was? $10? Oh wait, it's got some options in here. What if this is what I needed to make it good?
The paper.
Oh my god, it's got a beautiful charging mount. Just kidding. This is not an ad for me. What's in here? Oh my god, it's got some goodies in here.
Please break
What the
them.
fuck is this?
I think you can still probably put it back in the box and return it, right? And it's not
Chattering
in the box.
teeth. This is fake chattering teeth and stuff. This is like stuff from the dentist office. Here, we can use this, a USB adapter. That's good.
So if anyone ever
Keep
tries
that.
to sell you Manscaped ever again, sue them.
You ever seen someone ring out a box? I hate ads. Okay, we're going to show you Rick Glassman has been money hungry. Do you know Rick Glassman, this comedian? Have you seen this guy around? I couldn't hate anyone worse. I had an all-night dream about him and his family. Why? Should we start with him cuddling with his dad?
Sure.
Let's do that, because they just saw a scam. Cheap crap made in China likes turning, somebody says. That's not true at all. That's the dog howling. It's okay. Get me Rick Glassman and his dad cuddling. This was insane, and I encourage everyone to watch this episode. This is really crazy. Rick Glassman did another episode. He's always involved his dad, right? Daddy Glassman. We actually have a new ad. We actually do have an ad to show you. Should we show people the ad that we have?
I think it's gonna come up in this part.
Yeah. Do you have the time code for the ad? Because I really wanted to do that. Get that. We'll show you the ad from his dad, and then we're going to show you, Rick Glassman has involved his family in all of his podcasts, and they did a heinous one. This is called Sunday Football with the Glassmans.
$32.50 for that.
$32.50. We actually have an ad. This is separate, but Rick Glassman's dad is going to do an ad for us here for Red Bar. And we got to cut this, and this is going to be something we're going to do all the time. $32.50? You said? Okay. Here we go. And you're not going to believe this, but imagine. You don't have to imagine. It's going to happen. Watch this.
Hello, goblins and TYSO fans. Please buy merch for my son. T-shirts are soft and beautiful, and the new hoodie is very warm and comfortable. Please buy merch from us. We need the money.
You don't. That's Glassman's mom. She's insane. Look at this. Okay, and then you're gonna meet his whole family. You have to see this episode alone on your own. It's 2 hours and 9 minutes. It's startling. He's with his family at his parents' house. I'll show you the beginning. And this family is not normal. I mean, they are weird. Here's the beginning. Here's his grandma. Here's his dad. This is going to be disturbing. Trigger warning. Oh, and... Oh, yes. Watch this.
Remember last year when he went out? He looked at
Let's have a drink for the Glassmans, everybody. The Glassmans. Bring them down.
That's a good snack. Come on.
Here, it's going to get started soon.
I'm hoping that Baker can show some fucking Baker.
Here's his grandma. I want to introduce you to all the guys first. Hello?
Yes? Be a regular producer? I had 2 coffees.
You had 2 coffees already?
But sure, I have.
Oh, I have 2 coffees too.
I think the Browns will win, maybe.
So what?
The offense, man.
Yeah. How about the defense?
Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. We should have had Uncle Bob here.
Okay, and he's coming, and we're going to show you this thievery that I found here. Rick Glassman caught stealing. I got a lot of stuff about Glassman that's going to make you sick. That's his grandma. You might think this is kind of funny. Oh, no. It gets to the point where I want to call, like, social... Can you call social services on a family that's all over 18? Can you call DCFS on a family that's all adults? This family is not normal, and if there's more families like this out there, you know, then... Yeah, now we know why the world is so screwed up. You might think this is funny. This is so weird. Again, it's called Sunday Football with the Glassmans, episode number 91. Please watch all of this. Get us on the couch. Should we get the cuddling part, or should we do... What do you think, Joe? You tell us.
They're both together. We can do both at the same time.
Okay.
So go 30-50.
Yeah, and we'll show you Uncle Bob 30-50. And we caught, you know, see, Uncle Bob is such an old little asshole. And he really reminded me, everybody knows a guy like this. 30-50. This is an old episode. Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob. Cheers to the Glassmans, to Hanukkah. Hello, Uncle Bob. Hi, Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob.
Hey now, announcer.
Uncle Bob, I'm gonna have you sit here, but you're gonna have to
show. Hold on, let me get that one down. Rick Glassman's doing this show with his family, right? Uncle Bob, who's coming in, his grandma and his dad. Now, Uncle Bob's one of these weasels. And Uncle Bob comes on this podcast knowing that it's a podcast, and Uncle Bob starts saying this thing, this phrase, hey now. Hey now. And I knew something was up when he started saying it. I've seen this Uncle Bob on a few other episodes. He starts saying, hey now. And Rick goes along with it, and they think it's so funny, and they kind of glamorize this hey now thing.
They basically act like it's his thing.
They act like it's the uncle's thing. And what did I tell you?
People are already saying it in the
Yeah,
chat.
great. So I told you. I got this card, right? They gave me a free year of Sirius satellite radio. And I started listening to what? Howard Stern. And I'm listening to Howard Stern, and all of a sudden I start hearing this. Hey now. Hi, Rob. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. And I nearly crashed my car into a synagogue. So, the uncle obviously listens to Howard Stern, then he comes on Rick Glassman's podcast and starts just, oh, I know, I'll start by, and you know what? People do this a lot. There are a lot of people out there in the world who take, like, catchphrases from stuff they've heard, and they use them, And they don't tell anyone that it's from somewhere, and they allow other people to think it's theirs. He set Rick up for failure. Now, people go, okay, Mike, who cares what Rick's uncle is doing? I am transferring the thievery over to the responsible party who has put this out, Rick Glassman. This technically counts as Rick Glassman stealing from Howard Stern. He's a thief, a comedy thief. He steals jokes. And what's worse in comedy than me? A joke thief. Nothing is worse than a joke thief. He might as well be Carlos Mencia. So, and they do this whole bit, hey now. Rick is not surprised right away. Because Rick thinks his uncle came up with this catchphrase. Now, I know this is petty, but it counts.
He's the one who did the hey now counter.
Uncle Bob, you're gonna have to go stand.
The counter. Here.
Good at hold that device. Sing an Eagle song for us, Robert.
Why don't you come to
It
your
was some old
senses?
shit. Let's show the cuddling, please.
You can go to
Do you see the
34.
stealing? I caught the stealing. All thanks to my Sirius subscription. Which came in handy.
3,400.
Somebody told Rick, because Rick's the kind of guy who, here's why it's funny. We don't actually think it's that big a deal, but Rick's the type of guy who would, like, panic. So everybody go to this episode and start commenting, wow, you steal from Howard Stern, joke thief, joke thief. I thought you comedians hated joke thieves, joke thief, joke thief. He's the type of guy who will take down this whole episode like have a panic attack.
Joke thief.
Joke thief, joke thief, Joe List.
Dang. That was a waste of money.
Let's go to the cuddling, please. People are gonna die when they see this. What time is the
4
cuddling?
minutes.
34 minutes. This will make you sick. 34 minutes in, Rick Glassman starts cuddling with his father. All right, here it is. Do we have a lead up to this, or does it just start?
Well, he gives up his chair for that guy, but I think
Yeah.
he did it during the
Okay.
something else.
All right, let's see this. This is really disturbing. There's his mom. She's psycho. Look at this. All right.
Robert, coincidentally, you live in the same building
Marty
everybody in
Katasi.
Pizza lives.
Fucking believable.
That's the thief. That's great. I didn't look at it. I was like so mad when I oh God, what? You know what? Sorry, Rick. It's not a hate crime. Hold on a sec. Here, my arms are overextended here. Look at this. Rick Glassman, and you know what was so creepy about this? Rick Glassman does this show with his family, and he starts out acting like himself, and then he became susceptible because he's around his family. He starts like cuddling and playing on the floor like a little kid. Do we have the clip where she goes, "You look like a little boy"? Even his grandma starts going, "Get off the floor, like you're acting like a..." He starts like, it's so weird. It's like he falls into this thing where he gets silent, and he just starts like playing on the floor and like laying with his dad.
Like when your family's hanging out at Christmas or whatever, and then after like 1 hour, you're like, I've had enough of this, and you go quiet.
Like when everyone's
sit
full.
down,
Yeah, but like
on your
something
phone.
you would do if you were like a teen, and he starts cuddling with his daddy on the couch, and it's like, this is something you could do if you're 6. They treat Rick like he's their little baby, and that disgusts me. I'm like, I'm doing a bad job explaining. I hope people are understanding. I'm mad about this, and you should see little Sneaky, and I don't say sneaky as like a Jew thing. He is a sneaky, bad little sneak. Listen to this, or watch. Just watch him cuddling with his dad. It's
Realize that.
disgusting.
How much more minutes before the game?
12.
Look at that.
Really?
Which gives us plenty of time.
But
Oh, go ahead, Uncle Bob.
I bet a horse, an aqueduct, in honor of you, in upcoming race called Funny Boy.
Well,
Man, look at his dad. Dick is right here, and they all spread.
Someone says Mike wasn't loved as a child, and oh no, Mike's
Oh,
dad
no, I never
begged-
saw-
he begged to cuddle Mike.
I had never
every
had
day.
sex with my dad. Oh, I never cuddled with my dad on a
Your dad
recliner
came
from
to
a...
your room every night and was like, Mike, please,
I
get behind me.
never
Come on.
cuddled with my dad. If you do this with your father, I'm telling you, you're in a gross family. This is gross. And the uncle is sitting there, and this whole thing turns into a nightmare.
Boss, we'll put the results up.
God, we'll find them.
Uncle Bob, we can't have a...
I was confident, so confident,
Oh boy.
that I bet $5 to win.
It's like, look at his laying on his dad.
If he reaches up to scratch his eyebrow and then lets his hand just fall,
Oh, they
instead
don't
of just
care.
touching his dad's dick.
That's what they want. Jew socks, people are saying, it's really, like, to me, if this doesn't disturb you, then you need to stop the steal.
Oh, no worries.
All right, what are the odds?
6
that
to 5.
you would let me finish this sentence.
Yeah. And his dad is wearing
Okay.
these thin sweatpants, like these thin PJs. They're all just fucking vegging out. Oh my God. Look at Rick's little
You
legs.
can
Just,
see his dad's outline.
yeah, look at this. Yeah, do you want to see his little fucking schlang? His pecker? Look at that.
It's triangle.
Mine
It's like
not.
a bird head. Look, it's got the bird head.
Yeah, it's a situation.
And then there's two eyes.
It's a difficult situation.
It's a pecker. Get
It's
it?
a packer. And Rick's just, look at this. I've never been this close to my dad's schmeckle. Okay?
Hey now, Grandma.
Hey now.
He's fully erect, someone said. Yeah.
Grandma explained to us what you do, and I'm gonna have her explain it again, and you can
No.
correct her a little bit.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know.
everyone on the podcast is a huge fan that you're a client advocate of fixed voice
This
communication
drove me
and
nuts.
stuff. But Grandma said that what you do mostly is you set up televisions in nursing homes for
Yeah,
people.
I didn't say it. Schools.
In schools, what did you say? Tell, what is
Yeah,
Uncle Bob
I
do?
said he was something to.
This episode gets so weird. They get silent. Did we find the part where he's laying on the
You
floor
can
yet?
try 50.
So be careful. Comprende.
But you were talking about the Balenciaga stuff.
That's the
because
Balenciaga.
Brendan and Kellen.
Well, yes, thank you. That's why I give her 25% of our budget. Fighter and Kid. Brendan Schaub. Look at this shit. So, yeah, they were talking about Balenciaga.
Oh, leave Brendan alone. Oh, you guys, Brendan is just, he's a retard. We get it. But
Yeah.
then, and then if you stop watching him for a while and then
Dude.
see him again, it's like, holy fuck.
No wonder they want to go crazy. I'm so with all the Brendan Schaub people. Like, every time you watch him, you instantly get so mad and want to beat him up. That's the only thing. It's like, he needs to be beaten up. Dude, this guy's a nut. He gets everything. Sorry, my hair is
Once in a
now.
while it
Hold on.
hits, is all we're saying.
Brendan Schaub is the dumbest. And Brian, this is what I mean. Brian Callen is. If you hate Brendan Schaub, you gotta hate Brian equally. He is just as bad and guilty. Anybody that hangs out with Brendan Schaub is horrid, based on what Brendan is, and everything they say is wrong. You know, we watch the show. If you only watch the show, you're getting like every piece of news wrong. Like you're, and that is alarming. You know, how many people you watch just get it entirely wrong? It's just like H3 level wrong. So let's just see the opening. We haven't visited this show in a long
Dance to
time.
the song a little bit.
Yeah, it's the fighter and the kid on Red Bar. Here it comes. Fighter, kid.
Had to run it back, 'cause we back at it again, yeah. We gon' keep it
Trust me, this show sucks.
on the end. But it was Brendan, but it was Brian, but it was just talking to friends. We got the kid Callen on the left, with the fighter on the right. Ay, had to do it right, 'cause we coming at you live. Back with the team, had to keep it OG. Must see TV, had to do it, yes we did, 'cause we back at it
Song's not even good, I just listened to it. By the way, rap like this this is horrible. We're going to show you Philip DeFranco's got a rapper like this. Alec Jones has a rapper. This is horrendo. This sound of rap is going to be the cheesiest sound in your lives one day. These shows are going to be tattooed with this sound that is horrendous. Which it's horrendous now. It's going to be even. You're not going to be able to watch this back with that. Okay, you'll see. Watch this. It's like, okay.
This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come.
Well, I'm gonna start this by saying this. Everything's a language. Learn the language.
Shut up.
Fuck off.
This show.
How much do these guys suck? Seriously.
Really? I mean, okay, let's start with Brendan.
More though.
This is what Joe Rogan says dress is awesome. I mean, I guess I don't look much different, to be honest. At least I have a soul. So here is Brendan. He really is getting really fat and like, you know, half the time I was screaming at the screen. I have a big problem with mumbling or eating during a show or somebody thinking that they could just talk to you for an hour, collect money, go,
It does.
You can't be like that. Yeah, it makes me so mad.
You're somewhere facing the other way and I'd be like, oh, hey, did you see this? And I'd be like, what? We like yell.
Yeah, I'll yell and I go crazy. I really get mad when I see this stuff. Let's talk about what else makes me mad. This makes me mad. All of this makes me mad. I feel like there's no room on any show for a cracked open can of Coke, a Starbucks cup, or a can of anything. Seriously. You should have some glassware. That makes me mad. This chest makes me mad. The World Market called. There's a recall on this chest. The key don't work. World Market. It's disgusting. Shouldn't be in media. And the backdrop, of course, they're trying to make it look like it's a circus. The whole world's a circus, right? So wet. Then it gets to this, probably the thing that makes me the maddest, and really I think needs to be investigated.
See it from here.
Yeah, we need to hold people accountable for this. It's gone too far. And it is the spread of the dread. There is no reason, unless you are trying to do some deceit, there's no reason to open your legs this wide as anyone, as they said in Cruel Intentions, the mom from Cruel Intentions. Close your legs, this isn't Jamaica. This isn't Jamaica. And you don't need to know what that means to know what it means. Close your legs, this isn't Jamaica. He spreads them, it's no longer like a funny, He's doing, and I learned this term a while ago because you know who does this? You know who joins the swim team? These guys. And they're sick in the head, and they have a term for it. And I'm not kidding, the term is so hack and so cringe, you're gonna die. Swimmers have a term for this when they wear their Speedos. They got into swimming because of this. Brian does this as well. It is a sickness. It is a decetion. And it's called, they call it this, not me. They laugh about this in the locker room. They call it free advertising. Yep. Brian Callen is actively and intentionally thinking that if he spreads his legs and shows this satchel of good, that it will draw women to him. He really believes this. This is an intentional, this is no longer, oh, haha, he sat with his legs open, look at his sack. This is intentionally done. Him like Logan Paul, Logan Paul, listen to this, came on Bobby Lee's podcast this week, and he walks in, no joke, twisting a Rubik Cube. Yeah, Logan Paul. And he puts it down next to him, and 30 minutes into the conversation, he goes, dude, a lot of people don't know this about me. I'm really like a dweeb. I mean, I walked in with a Rubik's Cube. Do you think we're this stupid?
Yes, okay,
Logan Paul really yeah.
Well, we were watching Logan last night. I was like,
Yeah.
who is the other person that did this Rubik's Cube?
Rubik's
And it's Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber did this too. Be aware, these people, they get it in their head. They're smarter than us, right? We're all so stupid. Dude, if I walk in with a Rubik's Cube, they're gonna think I'm like an idiot savant.
And be like, Justin Bieber can actually solve a Rubik's Cube in 30 seconds.
They think it creates. I could see, what's his name? The guy they all have meetings with every Monday about NFTs, Gary Vee. Walk in with a Rubik's Cube. It creates conversation. It creates it. We weren't born yesterday. He is following the Rubik's Cube rule, which is open your crotch. And I guarantee he is stuffing. There are people who do this. That's what I mean. So when I was telling you about Logan's Rubik's Cube, it's so transparent and so easy. There are people dumb enough to attempt these things. Don't see. We sit at home and go, no, because you would never do that. I would never do that. So we assume no one would do this. They're doing it.
And who's buying all the books?
Then who's buying all the books? Exactly. I can hear. That's just appalling, and it needs to be stopped.
Judo? If somebody comes at you with judo, speak a different language. Fight the
No, we're
grips.
talking
and
judo.
come out with wrestling. You understand?
Mix it up.
Somebody comes at you with sambo, fucking
Little jiu-jitsu.
I mean, this thing. I mean, I hope you guys are. Oh,
See?
I hope you guys are seeing the brains of the operation as I am. I mean, this literally looks like one of Kanye's cool knee pads.
You can see Kanye's head with the
Yes,
mask on, right?
that is Kanye,
Even with the zippers that go up.
and he's gonna do some wicked moves with these, this perverse thing. You know, if I had opened my legs and anyone saw that, I would shoot myself in the neck with a handgun. That's how serious I am about this being wrong. All right, let's see some more. Come on, guys.
It's little shits. Little boxing.
Speak a
I'm
different
Muay Thai.
language.
I'm Muay Thai.
If you're gonna box me, I'm gonna be kicking. I'm gonna Dutch kick your fucking low legs. Keep my hands.
You're playing the
Remember, this guy goes to Hollywood sex parties.
People are saying, and I remember this also, that Glassman also does the
Yes.
Rubik's Cube.
Yes, Glassman does the Rubik's Cube. It's a cheat. They're all cheating you. It's all a con. Everybody on this.
Bring a extra hard Sudoku or something. Just do a different game.
Don't
than
bring
50 other
anything.
guys.
Don't go anywhere. A real man doesn't appear on podcasts. Sorry. Real men are busy taking care of some files. All right, let's go to our first time code here and see how stupid manupid these people are.
You can go like 3130.
3130. Double 2112. 3130. Let's see what these two numbskulls are up to here.
Like that. And then
Yeah, you're looking small, by the way. I thought you worked. Did you stop working out? I mean, I'm pretty much bigger than you now. That's bad. Okay, I've been working out 4 workout cycles. I was in a coma for about a year and a half. I should not be bigger and wider than Brian Callen, who claims he's man of the wood.
People that want it to tear it, they want to tear it down.
Those people are-
They want to discredit all of it. That's where this idea of so Tampax now Tampax sponsored 2 trans men. Yeah, one of them has a dick.
I saw a band on
Okay, one of
Did
them-
you see what Balenciaga did?
No.
This is, man, I love this. This is like overhearing 2 old people that saw a clue about something that happened in the news. If they're gonna like give you their version, it's kind of like how Nobody Likes Onions is now. Have you ever watched Patrick Melton's show? He don't know like nothing about what's going on. It all sounds like he got a transmission of what's been going on in the 2000s, and now he's kind of telling it just based on the bullet points he's read. That's kind of how these 2 are. They really don't seem to know what the hell is happening. Let's hear some more.
Balenciaga, who's in cahoots they were with Kanye, they're with Kim, they work with both of them.
Okay, and then it happens. Brian decides this spread thick enough. He's mixing the Boston's by not thick enough. Keep mixing. That's what they used to do to donut makers. Jules is too young to remember it. Back in the day, if you weren't making that batter thick enough, you were out. That was a big big problem in society. Your boss would come by and go, not thick enough, keep fucking stirring. And you'd listen and you were out. Watch what Brian does with his legs here. Let's try to get a good shot. Watch this.
Codes, they were with Kanye, they're with Kim, they work with both of them.
And now, he is fully extended. With his kid Sambas, I mean, you know, are these the shoes of the boy? And he does a full...
And wait, he's looking at himself. Did you point that out? You have to start
Looking
sorry, I was
in
just
the
trying to
monitor.
But he glances in the monitor first, sees himself, and then watches
He does
himself
a
do this
spread
stretch.
to expand
As
his
if
nuts.
he's at Pilates bar.
He goes, his nuts are looking good. Let's give a bigger. I'm telling you, I know you think it's petty, it's a joke. This is the mind of this guy. This is what is on his mind. This is his motivation to get on camera. Can I entice? Watch his face. Here, I just keep your eye on Brian.
And on Panda.
Now, does he look at the monitor? No.
So Balenciaga,
Look at the monitor.
Codes, they were with Kanye,
Sees his
they're with
legs.
Kim, they work with both of them.
And then decides to stretch them out and thrust this package. This is his motivation.
My God.
This is on his mind. He's looking at the monitor now. He wants to show you this. This is what he's into. This is your Balenciaga.
I mean, this is more vanity than I've ever seen from any woman. I mean, this guy is like Kim Kardashian.
down. Take off the Sambas. You're not wearing Samba size 4s anymore.
At least get a
Nobody's looking at you, and he's constantly talking about how people are looking at him because he's so trick. Nobody is looking at you that way. Ever.
Do you like 3 blues from the waist down?
3 blues. Blue, blue, blue.
Different.
Nobody's looking at you. There's not a single person on this planet where you go out to the store, they don't look twice at you. You're an old little man that they see. You're discarded immediately by the brain's AI capability.
You know your character in The Hangover, where they go into the wedding place and they're like, oh, I'm a little man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little creep. That's like.
He's in The Hangover?
Yes, that's like.
Are you
what
kidding
people
me?
see you as.
That's my favorite fucking movie.
That's what you look like to people, not a sex
Yes,
man.
you're not. Nobody's looking at you going, damn. That's just never happening to you again. Do you know that, Brian? He's still living the life of a teenager. Where he's going, hey, but look at him, babe, checking me out. Yeah. This is not, you're not anywhere near something like that actually happening. Let's play some more.
They did a campaign, right? They fired Kanye for his anti-Semitic shit, and then they did all this horrible shit to him. And then they come out with a campaign yesterday that's kind of promoting
Staring at
child
himself.
pornography. So it's kids and like
I saw that.
like
So
weird.
listen, imagine if you were just being filled in on the story for the first time. Imagine you didn't hear anything about the Balenciaga story. This is how it's told to you. Listen to this. They photographed the kid, and the kid didn't know.
And then they come out with a campaign yesterday that's kind of.
Am I allowed to do a campaign featuring Brendan Schaub's kid? Or is that over the line for you?
Someone in the chat says, I guess he found a loophole where he can rape himself.
Yes, thank you very much.
When
You want a
baby.
Seagate disk drive.
Email us for your prize.
Email us. It's a $50 old, outdated drive. Sorry. I'm giving away, instead of Seahawks, I'm giving away Seagate disk drives, but they're very slow. They're outdated units from the 2015 era of Seagate. They are internal hard drives at a very low speed. That's what everyone's winning this one. All right, let's see
It's free.
Yeah,
Promoting
look at
child
this.
pornography. So it's kids and like
I saw that.
like weird like.
Well, there was a
I like this in the kid. I turned to the but he's a man. Yes, you hear that, Brian? I'm coming for you. He's afraid of me, this Gallon. Very afraid. A lot of people sound silly. There's nothing to be afraid of, Brian. Come on by. Come on down. Denny can show you where I reside and what I'm under a pile of. Surely. Alright, let's see some more. I'm just joking.
And then they apologize, and they release one today, and it shows this lady with her feet up on a desk, and then on the desk is literally child pornography.
Well, no, is it child pornography or is it?
No, there's somebody zoomed in on it. Shit, child.
I thought it was actually the laws of concerning child pornography.
No.
He's just like Dalia, very trigger happy on debunking any sort of pedophilia. You should always beware of people besides me who debunk conspiracies of pedophilia. You know, at the very least, you should wish that they're true. You know, do I believe that Bill Clinton has Frenched a kid?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I believe Elon Musk? Yes. Do I believe Anthony Quinn? Yes. I wonder if it is huge. Like, what if the amount of pedophiles is the same as people who are gay? And it's just wired to them and they're just keeping it top secret to themselves. There could be. That doesn't mean... No, it does mean... Burn it all down. You heard Kanye. Gasoline, please. Alright, let's hear some more.
Oh, no, it shows kids naked and all that shit. Yeah, it's nuts.
What's the brand?
Balenciaga. There's
What's the brand? Yes. This is in the midst of the Balenciaga news.
What's the brand? What's the brand?
No, but that was their producer, that BBL
Oh, okay.
guy.
But he don't know either.
Who Mike just met yesterday.
I'll wait till you see this producer. I'm here to show you a new guy as well. Watch this.
kids naked and all that shit. Yeah, it's nuts.
What's the brand?
Balenciaga. They're screwed, dude.
So,
Is it illegal to strip Brendan Schaub's son naked if you hate his comedy? I'm asking that to beige frequency. I'm prepared to run an ad campaign featuring Brendan's real son stripped down to nothing more than his smooth, golden sack.
See, I don't even want you to say that as a joke. That's how censored we are.
That's how censored
That's how censored
this world
our
is. You can't
comedy
even make a joke like that. You could only make comedy. That's approved.
You can only say.
See, even these free speechers, they don't even know
What it could be.
what it could be. That's what I mean. Nobody uses free speech.
Tampax is getting serious blowback.
Oh, I saw banned Tampax, and now it's banned Balenciaga. And Candace Owens said the same.
Like, in the midst of talking about the Balenciaga scandal, the biggest scandal of the week that's popping off, you're gonna bring up some random mini Tampax scandal that nobody knows about? You're not
You only heard on like MMA news.
That's because you're distracted looking at your own body and crop.
Yes.
You
You
can't
don't
think of
know
anything.
what's going on. And you know, these history lessons that he gives based on books he's read, it's all fucking nonsense. None of it adds up to what's happened.
And thing she goes, Balenciaga, so you do this weird child abuse thing. Are they gonna seize your bank account like they did Kanye? Do you have to take the necessary steps that Kanye did?
They should seize their bank accounts because a teddy bear wore lipstick once. I mean, that's what I mean. Everybody's living in this.
And also, Brian doesn't really know that much about this.
Look at Brian's stupid boomer fucking
Listening
face.
to Brendan explain something that everybody knows about is just unbelievably amazing.
What's it called? Balenciaga. Listen to this, and this guy's supposed to be like a Hollywood fashion guy.
Like, how terrible is this dude? This dominatrix shit? What the fuck were you guys thinking?
Look at this basic. Is this what you want? Dude, what the fuck with Balenciaga thinking, man? Dominatrix bears? No, dog. My son's got a shaking disorder. This is what you're listening to? You shouldn't even be hate watching.
We agree.
This is just.
We owe the fighter and the kid Reddit an apology.
I want to see what happens when you raise your kid on only this show. To see what he comes out saying at the end. Yo, bro. Watch this, it gets worse.
You think it?
So they're in bondage office.
Holding teddy bears dressed as bondage.
See, they can't show
I
it.
don't know what the fuck they
And then they leave Twitter.
They're so fucking dumb.
They're so fucking dumb. He knows nothing. This is the first time he's heard the story. I don't know what they're thinking. They're so fucking dumb. how are they not getting the bank
And
account
at the
fee?
end of the day, are they dumb? Like, even if this
Yeah.
backfires more than
They
they
tricked
thought
you
it
all.
would, even if this got more negative than they thought it would, still, who are the pedophiles that you guys are so afraid of? The elites.
Yeah.
And what does Balenciaga want to be associated with?
The elites.
So at the end of the day, their marketing worked, and now to you, they're elite pedophiles.
Guess
which is
what?
basically cool to them.
I explained this to you with gangster rap. Balenciaga is trying to be scary. Do you not understand? Like, some high fashion is trying to scare you. And they want you, when you wear this Balenciaga, to look like you are one of Hellraiser's friends from his crew. Walking in the room, and it stops people in their tracks. And now they've invented a word, Balenciaga, that is the only thing that still scares people right now, which is pedophiles. It's the scariest thing to everybody, is what everybody's hunting. Nobody cares about anything else, so they go, oh my god, we could make really scary clothes by pretending that only like elite pedophile baby eaters eat them. Imagine how scary that would be. Walking with all the... This is why Kanye is still wearing it. This is why Kim walked with that mask. It's supposed to horrify you. Okay? And you're contributing to making it really scary.
Wow. Did you see, it's insane, they did an even worse one.
That's not innocent to me. Fuck those people.
It's weird. Well, first
You
of all,
didn't see that?
no,
You
hold on.
didn't see them
Pete,
putting
hold
a
on.
fucking teddy
you
bear
know
in
how
bondage?
many boxes they have to check for these things to get cleared?
Yeah,
This went through several
You know
steps.
what I like so much? That everyone knows how business goes. Dude, you know how many people had to oversee this before it got through? Oh, where'd you hear that one? From my grandmother? You know. Control C. Control V. You know, it should be Control P. Nobody's printing like that. But they are pasting. Control V. Think about that.
They know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, the pieces of shit, man. I'll never wear it again. It's terrible.
I'll never wear
That's
it.
your marketing?
Get the fuck
Hey,
out.
that.
I might start
You're
wearing
an
it
innocent
now.
kid. That's nuts, dude.
An innocent kid. There's no such thing, by the way, as an innocent kid. All kids turn out to be uninnocent in the end. An innocent kid?
Plus, if you believe in God, he does say that every child is born a sinner.
Yeah.
Those kids ask for the Lord.
Why would you even care if a kid had sex with its clothing designer? I know. I stay out of other kids' business. What goes on between a kid and a man is nothing but the kid's business. I stay out of children's business.
I mean,
And Candace Owens,
go back,
Candace Owens made a great
oh,
point.
back again. There's, I don't know.
Can I read what
You don't know, you don't know.
Candace Owens made a great point. She goes,
You guys
in Hollywood.
all, and here he is, the man who has been thinking about one thing since he was born and still hasn't figured it out. Their new producer, aka Brian Callen's friend. Jules, introduce this man.
I mean, I don't know that much about him.
Who is this guy?
I know his name is BGL, and there was a big scandal.
BGL.
And I actually don't know if that is his real name or a nickname the fighter and the kid Reddit gave him.
Okay.
But there was a
What's
big
this?
scandal where he doxed a member of their Reddit or something like that.
So here you got some bum young guy. He's their original producer of the show. Has these Asian idiot producers for some reason, and the Asians are always so unsure of what the fuck is happening. But I've never seen a producer of this manner. Let's play it from here. Let's see if we can catch this guy. I mean, what you're seeing, if you're listening to the audio version, I am seeing a man thinking so hard the computer mic burst into flames. His hair, very long, very smooth. His mustache is insane. I mean, it's... I'm 100% on board with whatever this thing is. Wait till you see how he works. Let's zoom in on it.
Same energy. Have Balenciaga.
He's the guy who pulls up clips. He's like the young Jamie. So he's looking into this Balenciaga thing. First time hearing it. He's staring at that computer as if maybe he stares hard enough the computer will explain it to him. Look at this.
Came demand just for Kyrie and Kanye. Like you want to throw these people under the bus, and then when someone in your network fucks up.
We apologize for displaying unsettling documents in our campaign.
This is on their show. On the air.
Legal action against the parties responsible for creating the stat. Okay, and including unapproved items from our spring 23 campaign push. So I'll tell you what, hold on. We strongly condemn abuse of children.
Oh my God, it's Ethan. Carly English will say, we will censor him, yes. Oh, he writes pages of responses.
What the power of gasoline
rules. This guy rules.
I am Coolmore Carly, and you know, just check on my phone to see if the Oak and Stone clothing
It's got the wood background, of course.
Black Friday sale, 40% off everything. Doing this up front.
See, this
you know,
is why they're here.
Your brain.
Yeah, this is why
It
they're
actually really is pretty cool because look, their high quality clothes are not the cheapest clothes of all time, but that's been an issue for you before a deterrent in checking out some.
Wait, he's like talking about a brand. He's like, I know they've had some really cheap clothes before. If that's been an issue or a deterrent before, is that what he's really saying?
So that buzzing is him, by the way.
That buzzing is always him. Haters will say, listen to what he's trying to sell us here. Listen to this.
And it actually really is pretty cool because look, their high quality clothes are not the cheapest clothes of all time, but that's been an issue for you before a deterrent in checking out some of their stuff and buying an item. Now's a great time because you get the 40% off. You also get the 10% off. Check it out at least.
That's a lot. Why are they giving it 50% off? I've never done that in my life.
His audio sounds like the trailer for Skinamarink.
Don't bring that up.
If there's anything you like, and you know, one of the better deals around, I'd say, as far as Black Friday sales go. And I'm just hoping it'll still be going on. I believe it's going to be going on. You know, I know when I'm filming this, it's going on for sure. And you know what? If it isn't, and you want to buy something,
He could become like an Oscar-nominated actor, though. You know, like, who's that other sad sack of shit from LA who's just like him, but he was in like an Oscar?
Red Rocket.
Yeah, Red Rocket with Simon Rex. This could be like a Simon Rex guy where they find a role of a lifetime for him and he breaks through.
I can see it.
hit me up and I'll tell the owner,
Hit you up?
extend this for this mother effer right here, and I'm actually sure he'll give you an exception to that because he's a good dude, and having a small business allows you to be flexible like that, right? And potentially, I think I will make it happen. I've been thinking about going to the Olympia this year. Just
Excuse me?
I've been into bodybuilding, I guess. Like I never thought about it as something that I was a fan of, but you know, since the '90s, when I started lifting weights and the guys you look up to.
So same type of intro is like Red Bar. We talk about our weights.
Same.
Our bodybuilding. Okay, let's skip forward. I just want to hear if he talks about haters.
They're fucking good. All right, let's let's click on this hella second now. This is the funny little clip, but I love seeing stuff like this, like, because really what it represents to me is it's Mike Tyson, the game, tripping on shrooms on the hot boxing podcast.
And this is on Brendan Schaub's network. So you get like, he's finding guys that are like, more Schaub. I can have stuff for you. That's really nice of it. It's a network of dopes. I mean, this is perfect for the Fighter in the Kid fans. You know, I had a Fighter in the Kid fan. He says something pretty gnarly to me on Instagram. You gonna see that?
Really?
He said, I'm a homeless cat. I'm here to tell you how cringe Red Bar is.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so very funny. We don't really have anything on him. That's just a new guy. If you find any meltdowns from him, I'd love to see him go ballistic about something. I could see when he gets serious, it must be something else. Was there anything from the Fighter and the Kid that we should see?
You could add one more time code.
Sure. What do you got?
4415, and these are just more of their political takes,
4415.
which anyone can enjoy.
Yeah, let's hear this.
It's all
Well,
inconsistent.
how about the left just now admitted to the Hunter Biden laptop? You know this? They just now were like, we admitted it when they denied, and finally now they're like, yep, there's that laptop's out there, it's not good. They're investigating it. It's like,
Yeah.
we reported on this 2 years
Do
ago.
you think that Kanye what happens to Kanye in 3 years? He's fine.
100%, yeah.
He makes his way back.
Yeah, he's gonna make his own.
Prediction.
He's gonna make his own shoes. He owns the rights to the
Oh,
slide.
this is so easy to make your own shoes. You just assemble all these factories and all this stuff. Should be pretty easy. We'll see him making his own shoes. It'll be just as easy. He doesn't even need it. I don't even know why he went there in the first place. It's so stupid. You know, he could just make the shoes out of his garage for people, just like Brian Callen sells shoes. They're made by one man. As the order comes in, he makes the shoe. It's $500 a piece. It's a slide. It's a sandal. What is it called? Man grips. What is his sandal called? Toe holds. I mean, Brian is just as good as easy, and he's selling these sandals. All right, let's hear some more.
I know for a fact he's already worked on his own production company, trying to make his own shoes. We're just gonna have full control of it. His fan base still rabid. He'll be fine. You know, so we'll go on Tiago smithing. In a week, we'll forget about this. It's interesting too. Do you see that shooter that shot the gay club in Colorado Springs?
Yes.
So this is for the left, right? And again, I'm not
He's anti-trans.
Well, the anti-trans,
Threatened to blow his mother up.
MAGA, threatened to blow his mother up,
He's a psychopath.
white privilege, all this shit. And then it comes out, well, his pronouns are they and them.
I didn't know.
So left goes, oh shit.
Checkmate the left. He's they or them. He's one of yours.
So Brandon is the only person in the whole world that fell for that shooter guy.
He said he's they or them.
Stunned.
Turned out he was actually trans himself.
It's like, oh.
This world, huh? This world. So there it is. That's the fighter and the kid. That's the news you're hearing. The fighter and the kid. This is recent as well. This is what they're talking about. Very cool.
Should we watch Something's Burning?
Something's burning.
I know this is like random, but
Yeah.
I wanted to show this clip like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
We did
let's
it.
see
It's
it.
really short.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Send it.
You ready to watch some guys? Here we go.
Guys, give me my guy.
Guys, full of guys. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese guys. Ooh, I would like. What's that song?
Missy Elliott.
Oh yes, of course. And she's not good anymore either. She's up there with Colin Quinn in the remember when phase of being good. Okay, 4:25. Do I start at the beginning or should I jump the?
You like starting at the beginning.
Hey everybody, you all. I hate speed talkers. I'm about the fastest a man should talk, is me. Anyone talking any faster than me is over the line. Let's see the beginning here. This is Andrew Santino. Don't worry, this is good stuff.
What up, Whiskey Ginger fans? Welcome back to the show. If this is your first time joining, as I say all the time, please subscribe, share, tell people about it on the Twitters, on the Instagrams, on the intro webs.
Oh, my point here today is that these comedians really are getting bad. And this coronavirus is exposing them for being very bad. You know, it's one thing. We're also impressed by the comedian's ability to edit a stand-up set over the course of 6 years and finally figure it out. You know, they go up 2 times a night, night after night. I would hope they could figure something out. Okay? I feel like I could probably put together an automobile from scratch if I worked on it for 6 years every night, okay? Not really that much of a feat. It'd be more wonderful if they had an hour-long special and you go, how long did it take you to make that? They go, I just thought of it. Okay, wow, you're talented. But to work on something for 6 years and it be what they're giving us, it's shit. Stop doing that immediately.
I'm so sorry. It's
Pulling
complete
straw.
accent.
Yeah. So, what I said the other day is these comedians, because of Corona, they think they need to be live streaming 24 hours a day for some reason because a few more people are at home. And I said, this is going to burn out these comedians, and they're going to be even more watered down than they already were when they were doing 7 podcasts a week. I've got example after example of comedians that have just, they fucking hit a roadblock. They're out of stuff. Watch this.
Or if you like to share stuff. Of course, I usually plug dates here at the website, which is andrewsantino.com, which usually has all the information for where I'm going to be doing stand-up. Unfortunately, the tour's been canceled.
Yeah! Tour's canceled!
We don't know when we're going to
Definitely a bad word.
We do have tickets that are being rescheduled,
Oh, please.
rearranged. Chicago, of course, got moved to July.
It's not happening. There's no fucking July. Get the word out of your mind. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as July. There's no such thing as months anymore. There is time and inside time. That is it. There's no shows happening in no July. Even if they do, what do you think? The virus just ends because they say it ends? It doesn't fucking end. It's never ending. You're not having no show. Nobody's coming out to a theater. If you go out to a theater next week when they say the quarantine's over, if you go out the minute they say it's over, you deserve to. It's the stupidest thing in the world to think just because, oh, well, we need the economy back, so I guess I'll just go out into the plane. I mean, it's just as dangerous. It's going to be just as dangerous next week as it is now.
And Cincinnati got moved to July/in August. Dallas is going to be at the end of the year. We're moving stuff around, but I can't officially.
Yeah, we're moving around. So is the whole world. How does this work? Let's go to 425. This stuff gets good. I didn't even mean to say anything about
Did you guys hear it's coming back next summer?
It's coming back every day. It's just over, okay? Imagine that the world is over and then anything that isn't as bad as that is better than that. Get it?
That's what I've been
It's all over. Your plans, your dreams, your hopes, it was a joke. Okay? Just like I wanted it to be. Here, watch this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty annoying to see your friends doing these home workout videos. I like working out. I'm trying to do it at the house as much as I can.
Wait. We jumped in. It's annoying to see your friends do home workout videos. I think I bit on that too fast. Oh, you're having a drink? I'll have one with you. All right, you got to hear this. There have been a lot of comedians out there. Back to Andrew Santino. A lot of comedians out there who have been posting workout tutorials. We're going to show you one after this. From Chris D'Elia. Yeah, everyone hates him, right? Andrew Santino is going to call out his friend as if we don't know who he's talking about. He's going to say, I hate workout tutorials. Well, so now what do we like workout tutorials? How does this work? Ew! He has Chicago Skyline coasters.
I know, that's like in my Bad Friends studio. He has like a Chicago globe.
What's Bad Friends? That doesn't exist anymore. What's Bad Friends? I've never heard of that. It doesn't exist. I will tell you about that coming up. He has Chicago. Dude, you've lived in LA for 16 years. There's no such thing as you lived in Chicago.
But that's enough proof to me that he's not from Chicago.
He's wearing a Chicago Bulls hat. If you're from Chicago, you're not into Chicago tchotchkes.
Stuff.
Okay, you don't buy Chicago stuff. He's got Chicago coasters. I've never seen anything like it. And a Chicago Bulls hat. Chicago sucks, by the way. It's not cool. It's not cool to brag about being from anywhere. Everywhere sucks. You should always be on the move, looking for a new bug-out place, of course, drink room. But Chicago's not cool. It sucks. It's a bunch of fat mustache guys going, hey, you heard about the new hot dog that came out? It's got Wi-Fi. So, I'm talking fries jokes. Wi-Fi. A hot dog's got...
Very good.
I hate Chicagoans. I don't have any pride in my city at all. I have always hated geographic pride. Is so stupid. Jogger. What's that from?
Dan Evans, the
Oh,
jogger.
then it's okay. I thought we were recording like Family Guy or something. Here we go. Listen to this shit.
Jogs, I'm working out.
Cheers.
I see a lot of people posting workout videos. I'm not going to call out some of my friends.
Oh, Chris D'Elia.
A lot of people be posting those workout videos. I got to tell you, it's a little fucking annoying. It's super annoying. Taking a sip?
Oh my god, this guy's copying my essence.
If you're drinking at home, that should be the drinking game.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was gonna have a fucking drink with him. I missed it. I poured it. I gasped about the Bulls, and I missed the drink. He's having a drink with me. He drinks the fancy stuff. See? Oh, buffalo smoke. I'm drinking now. You're out of your fucking mind. All right, he's dissing Chris D'Elia. Listen to this.
Every time I take a sip, you should take a sip. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty annoying to see your friends doing these home workout videos. I like
Home
working out.
workout
I'm trying to
videos.
do it at the house as much as I can. I also don't know if I need to see you doing it every day. I'm sorry. I don't know if I need to watch you.
Okay. Now, don't all of a sudden go, oh, wow, he's got a good point. This is my point. I made this point several years ago. He stole this from me. I'm just copying a lot of jealousy and content and stuff. You want to see who he's talking about? He's talking about Chris D'Elia, who used to make fun of gym guys, but now Chris is obsessed with his body. only a single loser who was raised by an au pair would do something like this at his age. You know, he's 41 now. He's got the face of Emo Phillips, Google that. He's got the face of a distorted Edgar Allan Poe mask, which I might have purchased from Amazon.com yesterday for $19.85, ships April 6th. Look at his head. Look how disgusting this man's head is, and I'll show you what he's doing. And he used to make fun of this. I'll tell you this workout stuff on Instagram, it's not allowed if you're a comic. There's no funny way to spin it. Look at the head. Do you see how sickening your head is? What does it remind me? It reminds me of like somebody's sagging skin. It's so stupid looking. You can work out all you want, Chris. It doesn't fix the head. The most important part of anyone's body is the head and the ass. A girl. But for a guy, the most important is the head. And your head is so stupid looking. It's an egghead now. It's got this wavy 1800s choir boy hair. You look like Edgar Allan Poe. It's gnarly. So you shouldn't be doing this. Look at these push-ups.
Quarantine day.
And this isn't a bit.
I don't even know what day.
It's not a joke.
12? Here we go.
Oh my God, I gotta tell you something else. The other day we saw a picture of him shirtless, as we always do. I mean, he's second to Bert Kreischer. He's always got his shirt off. Always. What's the freaking point? Have you ever seen me with my fucking shirt off? Ever? Would you ever? If I ever was caught shirtless, I'd be so embarrassed I'd move to Jamaica. You'd never see me again if I had my shirt. It's fucking nudity. It's nudity. I hate nudity now. When I was 15, I wanted everyone to be fucking nude. Nowadays, put those clothes on. I want you wearing layers. He's got it. I don't know if you can see this on his chest. I'm not kidding. I thought this was fake the other day when I saw like a joke he was doing, but this is weeks later. It's true. He has the Instagram DM paper plane. Am I getting this right? The direct message.
So. Looks like it.
No, it is. It's the paper plane button. But is that from Instagram or Twitter? That's what I'm asking. He has that tattooed on his chest because he's a DM guy. Wow. And you thought my tattoos were ish. He's doing push-ups. He has the DM symbol tattooed because he's in those DMs, man. Grow up and get a boyfriend, Chris, already. It's so pathetic when you don't have a significant other at this age. It just is. It's not pathetic if you're an incel or a nerd and you're all alone, but if you're trying to be a flashy guy like Brendan Schaub who constantly cheats.
Does he have a significant other? Because remember that.
Well, we're going to tell you about it. It doesn't matter. He's cheating on her. And we're going to tell you something that not bothers us. We're going to tell you something that you had no idea. It's going to blow your mind. We've got a lot of revelations. Just consider me to be the Reverend Bob Levy today, because I've got the Book of Revelations for you. Watch this. You're going to love all this stuff that I do here today. Look at this. He's got the same, and he's hanging his feet from the same belt that guy from Kill Bill used to autoerotica asphyxiate himself. This thing that Chris D'Elia is doing push-ups, but he's got his feet on an